In Mark chapter 13, verse 14, it says, "But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing where it ought not, then let them that be in Judea flee to the mountains." The abomination of desolation is an it, meaning that the it is an object because it is a noun, not the name of a place or the name of a person. This is the abomination of desolation. The abomination of desolation causes destruction. So if the temple in AD 70 used to be here, then this is now a problem, because if a mosque is over the temple, people can't go to the temple to worship or to pray. In Mark 13 verse 9, Jesus says, "For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation which God created unto this time, neither shall be." In verse 20 it says, "And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days." Let's find out more about how bad the situation was. Josephus mentions that among the residents of the region beyond Jordan was a woman called Mary, daughter of Eleazar, of the village of Bethzubah. The name means house of hyssop. She was well off and of good family, and had fled to Jerusalem with her relatives, where she became involved with the siege. Most of the property she had packed up and brought with her from Perai had been plundered by the tyrants, Simon and John, leaders of the Jewish war effort, and the rest of her treasure, together with such foods as she had been able to procure, was being carried by their henchmen in their daily raids. In her bitter resentment, the poor woman cursed and abused these extortioners, and this incensed them against her. However, no one put her to death, either from exasperation or pity. She grew weary of trying to find food for her kinsfolk. In any case, it was by now impossible to get any wherever you tried. Famine gnawed at her vitals, and the fire of rage was ever fiercer than famine. So, driven by fury and want, she committed a crime against nature. Seizing her child, an infant at the breast, she cried, "My poor baby, why should I keep you alive in this world of war and famine? Even if we live till the Romans come, they will make slaves of us. And anyway, hunger will get us both before slavery does. And the rebels are crueler than both. Come be food for me, and an avenging fury to the rebels, and a tale of cold horror to the world to complete the monstrosity, agony of the Jews." With these words she killed her son, roasted the body, swallowed half of it, and stored the rest in a safe place. But the rebels were on her at once, smelling roasted meat, and threatened to kill her instantly if she did not produce it. She assured them she had saved their Messiah, and revealed the remains of her child. Seized with horror and stupefaction, they stood paralyzed at the sight. But she said, "This is my own child and my own handiwork. Eat, for I have already eaten. Do not show yourselves weaker than a woman, or more pitiful than a mother. But if you have pious scruples, and shrink away from human sacrifice, then what I have eaten can count as your share, and I will eat what is left as well." At that they slunk away trembling, not daring to eat, although they were reluctant to yield even this food to the mother. The whole city soon rang with the abomination. When people heard of it they shuddered as though they had done it themselves. This is the abomination of desolation. This video summarizes part of the beginning of the abomination of desolation. Thank you for viewing, but in the next video, we will be going to look deeper into the abomination of desolation. Jesus refers to Daniel the prophet. So in the next video, we will be looking at Daniel.